In the meantime, Oluwa Yeti, please, could you share with us how has your experience been in the Biblical Billionaire Club?
Sure. So thank you, sir, for this session. As I always say, like, even though I'm a part of the BBC, there's no time that you teach that there's not always something that is new. Even if you're even teaching the same topic that I've heard you teach before, there's always something new to always learn. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you. God increase your wisdom. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining tonight. My name is Oluwayeti. It's just a combination of my first name and middle name, Oluwatoyin Yetunde. And yeah, I'm a member of BBC. I actually joined right away when I saw the adverts on Instagram. And now I'm part of the premium, and you may wonder, like, why did I join the premium? I mean, it started as a club that was free for everyone, but as time goes by, because of course we are receiving value, we had to now subscribe monthly. And to be honest, I'll tell you, I just subscribed for a year fully. I subscribed for a year. Can you still hear me, sir?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I subscribed for a year. I didn't even bother thinking about should I do it a month. So if you can actually afford it and you're sure that you're ready for the next phase, I would say just go for the 1 year, so that it also makes you I think that monthly, it doesn't just work for me, but that's my own personal preference. I don't want to force it on anyone. And the benefit that I've seen, so let me just say that when I joined the BBC, it's not like I even know what I wanted to do. So some people joined because they had a business idea, or they're already running a business, or yeah, they have something that they were already doing sort of, and they wanted to probably scale it or see how, they can expand that. For me, I've always been will I say an 8 to 5 person. I've never owned my business before. I don't know anything about business. I'm not going to lie to you. When it comes to business, I'm like a nobody in that area, because I'm an engineer. So I do like software engineering, robotics engineering. So I'm a very professional person. Like, I go to the office, and at the end of the month, I get my salary. But I still wanted to join because there was one video that Mr. Adisa, I follow him on YouTube, like I watch his videos. And there was one time he said, if you want to be a billionaire, you have to create at least 7 multiple incomes. And I was thinking about my life, like, okay, in 10 years, do I still want to be collecting salary? Or do I still want to be here? If they say that to be a billionaire, which I wanted to be, right? That was what even led me to the video. I needed at least 7 streams of income. So I was like, it's just one I have, which is my monthly salary. And I didn't even have any idea about my current skills being able to produce more income for me. So I was like, okay, let me join. And when I started joining the sessions, he didn't actually have to tell me that with what you currently do, because what he emphasizes on is that if you're already doing one thing, you can expand that to many other things to bring income for you. So I was actually curious to learn. And he didn't specifically say, you know what, for you, you should go and do A, B, C. But from the classes and from me partaking and hearing him talk to other people, and even other people businesses that was going on, I was like, okay, maybe I can actually start teaching how to code. So for example, I know how to do like software programming and all. And I was like, okay, let me start teaching. And that idea actually came from the class when I joined the classes. And I just signed up on a website. So there are like all these websites where you can go and teach anything that you're like an expert in. So I just signed up as a teacher there. And it was like play. Honestly, this is not one of those things that you hear that maybe, oh, come and give testimony, and then you'll now amplify it more than it is. To be sincere, I'm going to tell you that with everything that I told us, like how you package yourself, right? I did all of that on the website. I did a video of introducing myself, writing my profile, and all of those things. And I started getting students. Right now, I'm actually overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed because what I do is a private code tutoring. So like when you have like your private lesson teacher who is teaching the student English or math in their house. So I do it online though, but a private code tutor. And now I have to actually shift some students to like October, November, because I'm quite overwhelmed. And I'm doing this with my full-time job, right? And aside that, I mean, you may wonder, what are the other things I've learned? I've also, like I said, I'm not a business person. I don't know anything about business. I don't know anything about ads. I don't know anything about pixels. Like some things that, and because I'm a technical person, right? Some things you will mention, sometimes I just cover my face like, you don't even know anything. All you know how to do is just write code. So joining the BBC has really helped me. And I can say that for someone who is scared like me, right, like who was like, I was scared, like I'm not a business person. How do I run a brand? How do I run, all of those things? Mr. Adisa just makes it very easy. Like it makes it look like a piece of cake when he's teaching. And of course, because it makes it look like that, you would also want to execute it and try things out. And in me just trying some of the suggestions he made, or he would teach us in class, it has really upskilled my business. And now we are even moving to a place where I can create my teaching as an online course, such that I will be able to scale up my business and I can sell, sleep and make my money. So yeah, I just want to say, if you want to, because the Thursdays are like general classes where it's teaching us different concepts. So I see someone say it's complex. Yeah, it may look like that, but like I said, it may be hard to unpack. In fact, well, I would just say, don't think you have learned. You may have shared a lot today, but I can say that is very minute to what you will learn in class, actually, because we hold class every Thursdays and Saturdays, and Thursdays are like classes like this where you introduce a new concept to us, and Saturdays are like one-on-one. So one-on-one is not something you get with someone who is like, an expert in this topic. And when I mean one-on-one, it's really one-on-one, where whatever challenge you are facing in your business, you get to share it in the class, and it will give you like, responses or advice. And the amazing thing is that even the community, I've now joined that tribe of, if anybody needs help from one another or things like that, we are all like working together. It's not like a competition, like, oh, my home business will try better than you, but everyone is like just working together to help one another.
All right. So yeah, thank you so very much, Yeti. See, I'm so proud of Yeti. I'm so proud of her because you see, like she said, I never even said do this, do that. She just picked from the lessons. And then there's something that Yeti is doing. I'm very sure that Yeti is going to become a billionaire. I've studied many billionaires, and many of them, when they study other people, they study everything. So you see, she watches my YouTube videos. She watches everything where I'm talking. When you're studying somebody and you want to know everything that is in the person's head, don't just listen to him once or twice. Go and listen to everything the person has ever said. Read all the books the person has ever done, because that's the path of billionaires. That way they can steal everything in Warren Buffett's head and put it in your head. Everything in Bill Gates' head and put it in your head. Everything in Mark Zuckerberg's head and put it in your head. All right. So I'm so proud of her. So proud of her. She's already overwhelmed. I mean, there was a message she sent to me one time about a student that has to wake up at 5 a.m. so that he can attend her class. 5 a.m. That's how booked she is. And imagine
and just 9 years old.
October and November. That's like being booked all through the year. I mean, I'm sure you want to do that too. All right. So I'm very proud of her. Thank you very much for taking those lessons and executing, because that's where my pride comes. That's where I'm glad. That's where my fulfillment actually comes in. All right. So thank you so much for that. I'm sure everybody knows that. I mean, being in the premium club actually is not an investment that, I mean, it's not a wasted investment. It's an investment that will definitely bring your money back.